Yeah, I don't know if you knew this, but it's National Soup Month, and what better way to warm up, because you know it's about to be freezing next week, than with an immune-boosting soup recipe.
So today, food and lifestyle influencer, of course, Shanisty Ireland. Shanisty, we missed you. She joins us to tell us how we can make this delicious soup, not only this month, but for the big game next month. Nice to see you. How's the Columbus weather treating you?
It's a little chilly, you know. My van wasn't parked in the garage. I mean, first world problems, right? There's a sheet of ice. I'm like, I'm not ready for it. I'm just not.
Are we ever though? But hey, a warm bowl of soup makes all the difference.
Yeah, and it's really neat because, as you mentioned, it is National Soup Month, and foodies everywhere, the experts are predicting that the dish of the year for 2024 will actually be soup. Yeah. And I'm here for it because there are just so many different varieties. There's so many wonderful things you can do with soup. You can have your cheesy potato soup. You can have your immune boosting soup, chicken noodle soup. The possibilities are endless when it comes to soup.
Okay, but we are talking about a soup that we can make that will, help boost our immune system, but also something that we can use for the Super Bowl in February. Tell us all about it.
Yes, I love this soup. It is, now bear with me because I'm going to read these ingredients to you and you're going to be thinking, Shanisty, I'm not serving that. But I promise you, it is so delicious. The very first thing we're going to be starting off with today, ladies, is the Lono Live bone beef broth. And this stuff is so flavorful. I know I've talked about this brand before. It's packed with collagen, protein, so many natural, healthy ingredients. And if you're looking for something a little bit healthier for you in the new year, I cannot rave about this stuff enough. Not only is it perfect for a base for your soup, this is going to substitute out perhaps chicken stock or beef broth or vegetable stock or any of that kind of stuff. Using this brand is just going to give you so many different vitamins and minerals that you need in your healthy diet. And it comes in these really adorable little packets. It's kind of like one of those, Crystal Light packets. You could just take this on the go with a little bit of warm water. You could take it to work. You could take it with you to school in a thermos. And it's just so flavorful and delicious. It's kind of like having a little mini soup to go. So that is going to be our base for this immune boosting soup. And then really, guys, it's any of the vegetables you want. Today I added some bok choy. I have some kale in there. I have spinach. I have a little bit of radishes and carrots. And then I just have some seasoning. So I have garlic in there. I have onion in there. I have a little bit of everything but bagel seasoning on top. So flavorful and delicious. And if you're going to be serving this for perhaps the Super Bowl or for a large group, you can absolutely do this in the crock pot. Or you can make it on the stove top and then keep it warm in the crock pot. And then people can kind of just make their soup and go. It's delicious and flavorful. And bonus, you're going to be serving everybody something very healthy for them as well.
You know, Shanisty, I feel like you need to add a good slice of bread with that. That will really top that off.
Yeah, and that's okay. We can indulge in the bread as well. You can have the bread on the side. Hey, you know what? You can even have a sourdough little bowl. I'm not going to judge because this soup is so delicious. And as I mentioned, having soup on hand for any kind of a gathering, it's something people don't typically think about, but time after time, it's something that everybody loves and everybody enjoys. And it's also pretty inexpensive to serve for a gathering such as the Super Bowl. And as I mentioned, just super healthy as well.
Yeah. I want you to talk a little bit more, Shanisty, about bone broth, because right before we started this, I said to India, I bet she uses bone broth because not a lot of people know about it, but it's so good for you. And it does take, I just drink it straight, just drink it plain, warm. It's so good.
Yeah. Just you say ew, just say ew.
Yeah.
It is so good. Give it a try because it really does taste like just drinking soup straight out of a mug. Like I mentioned, this brand is packed with the protein. It's got the collagen. It's made with just all these natural ingredients. What I love about it is on the back of the box, you can read all of the ingredients. You can pronounce them. And that's always a good sign when it comes to a specific brand. They have a variety of different flavors. They have a chicken flavor, the beef flavor. They have a Thai curry flavor if you want to kick it up a notch and you get a little spice in your life. But yeah, having any kind of bone broth on hand, it's just so delicious and it's so healthy for you.
Okay, this sounds amazing, Shanisty. How can we find more information on you and your wonderful blog?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Follow me on Instagram, guys. It's just at Shanisty Ireland. I have lots of recipes on there going into the new year. One of my goals was to slowly eliminate processed food because I have 5 kids.
Yeah.
That's hard to do.
But easier said than done, ladies, because if you open that up, I got goldfish and Cheez-Its in there. So I'm trying. It's a slow drip. I might get there, but I have a lot of healthy recipes on my Instagram.
We have faith in you. We know you can do it.
Absolutely. Shanisty, thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for being here. And girl, I see that little Stanley cup off to the side. We'll talk about that later.
That was for my health. Okay. I'm just signing in with my water as well. Whoops, I'm supposed to have that in there.
You have a good one,
Stay warm.
Shanisty. See ya.
Thank you.